Talent acquisition has been front and center in conversations about today's employee-driven labor market, but attracting top talent is only part of the equation. The costs of employee turnover can be high. According to one article at psychometrics.com, up to 20% of salaries for mid-level employees and as high as 213% of salaries for C-suite leaders makes a strong retention strategy absolutely vital. So what are some of those tools that you can think about for employee retention? One tactic that's grown in popularity is the stay interview. It's an important tool that competitive companies today are using to measure employee engagement and improve employee retention. In a recent poll of the Waterstone human capital community, 82% of respondents said that stay interviews are part of their company's strategy to reduce employee turnover. So what are some of the benefits of a stay interview? One of those would be to determine how their team and their culture is feeling about the company and its culture. It's a good opportunity to get a sense for how individuals feel about their role, their impact on the company and its goals, and whether they have the tools they need to be successful. It's also an opportunity to talk to team members about roadblocks and challenges that they may be facing, and to identify any issues that may cause a high performer to self-select out of the role or out of the company altogether. Last, it's a really good opportunity to recognize and celebrate successes and to demonstrate team members that leaders want and help them to develop to excel. How do you conduct a successful stay interview? We have some suggestions and maybe some openers to start this conversation. Perhaps starting with the first question, what do you look forward to at work every day? What makes you feel proud to work here? What do you like least about working here? What keeps you working here? What skills and strengths do you have that are not being fully utilized here? I think that's an excellent question. We may be missing some skills that someone has in their background that we actually don't know about yet. What do you think about how employees are recognized and valued here? How do you like to be recognized? If you could change one thing about your job, your team, or the company, what would that be? Ask them what might tempt them to leave. It's a question that sometimes we don't necessarily want the answer to, but I think it's an important one nonetheless. And lastly, ask the question, what can I do to better make your experience here a successful one? For more information on stay interviews and any suggestions in and around recruiting and retention, please visit us at waterstonehc.com.